Have you ever simply grown tired of begging the world for respect? There comes a pivotal moment in a person's life when the soul stands still and powerfully declares, no more begging. No more proving. No more hoping. That profound moment isn't a sudden burst of anger. It isn't pride. Certainly isn't arrogance. It is pure, unadulterated clarity, and it is the undeniable beginning of true inner power. We live in a time when respect is often tragically mistaken for noise, for status symbols, for manufactured image, or for raw force. But the Stoics knew better. True respect is never demanded. It is radiated. You want to know how you can ensure no one will disrespect you ever again? Let's dive into this ancient secret right now. When you are stoned, the unshakable power within, as Marcus Aurelius so wisely wrote, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. We do not lower ourselves to the level of the ignorant or the disrespectful. We rise in profound silence, and that silence, believe me, is often louder than the loudest insults. When we are disrespected, what truly gets wounded? It's our ego, our fragile illusion. It's a part of us still desperately attached to the idea that the world somehow owes us kindness. But Epictetus, ever the pragmatist, reminds us, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. No one can truly humiliate us unless we willingly hand them the weapon. We are not made of fragile glass. We are not built to shatter with mere words. What we are and what we must become is stone, tempered by hardship, hardened by relentless self-mastery, because the individual who cannot govern their own emotions will be a helpless slave to anyone who can trigger them. And make no mistake, the world will test you with betrayal, with insult, with blatant mockery, the inner battlefield, your unconquerable citadel. But here's the crucial truth. We do not control the actions of others. We only control our response. That, my friends, is the true battleground of the Stoic. Not out there in the chaotic external world, but in here. Fortitudo animi, the strength of the souls, not flashy, not loud, but absolutely, profoundly unwavering. Seneca once cuttingly remarked, he who is insulted feels insulted only because he thinks he has been insulted. What does this powerful statement mean? It means that the person who truly knows himself, his worth, his path, his unyielding virtue, cannot be moved by the cheap, fleeting opinions of others. He becomes a wall, a veritable fortress. Words break against him like waves against a granite cliff. But let us be crystal clear. We are not seeking cold indifference. We are not becoming heartless or numb. We are becoming disciplined. There's a massive, fundamental difference. Discipline is an act of profound love for one's higher self. It is a resolute refusal to be dragged down into the mud. It is a determined refusal to waste this precious life reacting to every fool who crosses our path. The unflickering flame, radiating serene power. We walk through life with something ancient burning in our chest. A fire that does not flicker with every passing gust of wind. Steady flame that is meticulously fed by profound restraint. And when that inner fire burns bright and steady, the world will take notice. Not because we demanded respect, but because we inherently embodied it. We don't scream that we are strong. We show it by enduring, by rising, by never flinching when life strikes its harshest blows. We don't just talk about honor. We live it in the quiet, dignified way we respond to darkness. In the way we hold ourselves when absolutely no one is watching. And in doing so, we discover a strange, almost magical power. Not only does the world stop disrespecting us, it begins to trust us, to follow us, to mirror us, because nothing commands more genuine respect than a person who profoundly respects themselves first. The ultimate victory, becoming untouchable. So, let us stand, not as helpless victims of our emotions, but as valiant warriors of inner peace. Let us stop asking, why don't they treat me better? And instead, start asking, why do I allow them to disturb my soul? In the end, hear this truth. No one will disrespect you ever again. Not because they won't try, but because you will no longer be touchable by their chaos. This isn't arrogance. This is Stoicism. This is power. And it begins right now. The person who constantly demands respect is still a humble servant to their own desire. But the person who walks in unwavering virtue becomes genuinely untouchable, not because the world bows to them, but because they have first bowed to reason itself. As Cleanthes wisely wrote, "Lead me, Zeus, and you, destiny, to the goal I was long ago assigned. If I resist, I'm a fool and must follow anyway." What does this profound insight mean for us today? It means that our ultimate power lies not in controlling others, but in aligning ourselves perfectly with nature, with order, with the universal logos. Respect is not something we desperately chase. It is something we effortlessly attract by becoming perfectly aligned with the eternal. The deeper our roots in unwavering principle, the less we will sway in the tumultuous winds of other people's judgments. When we walk with discipline, with patience, and with profound purpose, even our silence teaches, even our stillness speaks volumes. And in that powerful silence, the world feels it. A profound presence that simply cannot be shaken. That is the final, undeniable point. You want to never be disrespected again. Then become the kind of person whose presence commands it without needing to say a single word. So there you have it. The true power isn't in demanding respect, but in living and radiating self-respect from within. This isn't an easy journey, but it's the only path to unwavering inner peace and unbreakable strength. If you found deep meaning in this video, please hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. We'll definitely subscribe to the channel for more profound Stoic insights. Remember, when you master yourself, no one can truly disrespect you. See you in the next video.